Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because I have a bin full of beauty empties to share with you here today. So that is what this video is going to be. We're going to be going through my beauty trash. I'm going to be telling you what I loved, what I don't think is worth repurchasing again, and all of the in-betweens. If you guys don't know, the only thing I won't be sharing empties wise in today's video is actual makeup empties. I do share my makeup empties in my makeup rehab series every single month, whereas my beauty empties I film about every 3 months or so. So if you're looking for what makeup products I've used up recently, I'll leave my makeup rehab series linked down below. But if you were interested in all of the beauty, skincare, hair care, fragrance, nail care, all things like that, stay tuned. First, if you haven't yet to subscribe to my channel and you like project planning content, palette themed content, or just chit-chatting about makeup, I'd love if you'd consider subscribing before moving on. And other than that, let's jump into the video. Okay, you guys, my nose is so runny today, so I feel like my nose looks really red. And I'm also trying to just play around with my lighting since I moved moved spaces. So if my lighting isn't great, just bear with me while I try and figure that out. Before we get started, I want to know, what is a favorite empty that you've recently used up, and what is a least favorite or worst product that you've recently emptied out? Let us know in the comments. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna start with the one oral care product I have. It's sitting right on top, and it's literally the only oral care product I have to talk about, but I do want to talk about this. I mentioned this in every single empties video. It is my favorite mouthwash that I have found. It is TheraBreath, and it is alcohol free, I believe. I thought. Yes, alcohol free. I just love this. I feel like this makes my mouth feel cleaner than it ever does with Listerine. It doesn't hurt, but it leaves you with such a minty, fresh breath sensation. I'm truly obsessed with it. You can get this at Target. Sometimes I'll order it in bulk off of Amazon. This flavor is Rainforest Mint. My favorite is probably the pink bottle. I want to say that one is called Sparkle Mint. I do feel like it is an intense minty sensation, but it truly just leaves my mouth feeling so clean. Kind of weird, but love that. So I had to mention that. And then I think this is my only nail care product, so we can talk about this next as well. This is from Q-Tex. It is the Nourishing Fast Acting Enriched Formula. This is the nail polish remover that I use. It works really, really well, but it's not hard on my nails. There's some nail polish removers that are just so hard on my nails and leave my nails feeling really weak and really brittle. I do not get that with this, and I think this retails for less than $4, and I usually just pick this up at Target. This is I've gone through many bottles of this. I already have another bottle of this, so this is definitely a repurchase. This is my go-to nail polish remover. Okay, I always have a number of body washes to go through. I think I have 5. Oh, and I just realized I do actually have one more oral care product to talk about. This is from Crest. It's the 3D White Brilliance Whiter Teeth. I really, really enjoy this. My favorite toothpaste right now, I use ClinPro at night, which is a prescription toothpaste that has fluoride and stuff in it. But I really like the Gum Detoxify from Crest. I thought I had maybe Gum Detoxify in here, but I did actually like the Brilliance Whiter as well. It has kind of almost a polishy type of feeling, almost a gritty sensation, but it leaves my teeth feeling polished. So I wanted to shout that one out. This is one I would buy again, but again, I really like the Gum Detoxify as well, probably a little bit more. Okay, for my body care, typically for body wash, I just shop my mom's closet. She is so good about going to Bath & Body Works and getting her coupon body wash, so I always just shop whatever she has in her closet. So I have the Inspired Joy scent, which is juniper and sage. I really, really like this one. I love a sage scent, so that one I really enjoyed. This one is also one of my favorites. It's the Breathe Deep Eucalyptus and Lavender. Such a solid one. I take a bath just about every single day, and so I usually take one at night. I love the eucalyptus and a lavender because it kind of just relaxes me and puts me in the mood for sleep. So this is one of my all-time favorites. Then I also have this one, which was new to me, but I also really enjoyed this. It was the Refresh Your Body, and this is cedarwood and ylang-ylang. Also so good. And then finally, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like this one. This is from their aromatherapy line, and it was pineapple, lime, and eucalyptus. I wouldn't say this would be like my first choice for an evening time bath, like bubble bath situation sort of scent, but for a morning shower, especially in like the summertime, I feel like I actually liked this much more than I was anticipating. I also forgot to mention, you guys, I am currently doing Spark, which is like Invisalign. So I have attachments on my teeth. I don't currently have the actual trays in my mouth. This is the first video I'm filming. I don't know if it's the first video that will post where I have like my attachments on, or if I'm filming and actually have my trays in. You guys know that's what's going on. And I have no idea if you'll be able to even tell, but I'm just mentioning it. Okay, and then the last body wash I have is from Naturium. It's the Biolipid Restoring, oh sorry, no, this is the body lotion. Oh yeah, I'm almost done with the body wash. This lotion I actually really enjoyed. I did recently purchase it like 2 months ago, the like Glow Body Butter, which I've really been enjoying from Naturium. I do really like the body wash as well. The body wash I definitely will consider purchasing again, and I'm definitely interested in just all things Naturium. There's something about the brand that really intrigues me. I do have a lot of body lotion, body butters, and things like that right now. And like I said, I have 2 of the Body Glow body butters from Naturium. So I'm not like itching to go out and repurchase this right away, but I did think this was really nice. I felt like when I used it on my legs, it just made my legs feel a lot softer and sometimes like a little bit smoother for a little bit longer. I don't know if there's like an exfoliating property to this. I don't really think that there is, but in my mind, maybe that was just like a placebo sort of situation. I don't know. I did really enjoy that. And like I said, I'm very interested in all things Naturium at this moment. Another kind of like shower care product I have from Tree Hut, the Frosted Sugar Cookie Shea Sugar Scrub. I am a huge fan of the Tree Hut body scrubs because they are so affordable. They do have a really large kind of like granulated texture, so it is really rough on your skin, but I am someone who's so dry and so scaly that I like a heavy duty exfoliant, and these are under $10, and typically you can find them on sale every now and then at Ulta for like buy one get one half off. So I will just like bulk buy when they're buy one get one half off. My favorite scent to date that I've tried, and I haven't tried all that many, I feel like maybe I've tried like 4 or 5. I really like the lime coconut one. But Frosted Sugar Cookie was really good. This was one that was released for like their holiday line, so it's not like an all year round scent to my knowledge, but I did really enjoy that one. I have what feels like quite a few hair care products. So from Intelligent, I have the Fortifying Hair and Fortifying, or I have the shampoo and conditioner. I actually took this from my mom's closet just to like give it a go, and this was fine. It's supposed to be for dry damaged hair. I will say I liked the shampoo. The scent on this was a little bit interesting. It wasn't my favorite like shampoo and conditioner scent. The conditioner I did not find to be hydrating or nourishing enough for my very dry, thick hair. I just didn't feel like it did enough. And I have no idea the price point of like this shampoo and conditioner. I have no idea where you buy it. I'm assuming my mom likely got it in like a FabFitFun, but it's not something I'm interested in going out to repurchase or to seek out. I just did not feel like it did what it needed to for this head of hair. Kind of a product I wasn't impressed with. I picked this up from Target. It's from the Odelele, I have no idea, brand. This was their moisture mask, and it says for a deep moisture infusion that resets you to your best. This almost felt like lotion that you were putting in your hair, but I also did not feel like it conditioned my hair at all. I did not feel like it left my hair feeling like softer or smoother or more conditioned. I also feel like I went through this really quickly. Now, I did share this with my daughter, and sometimes I feel like I probably overused conditioner as well, but I feel like I like flew through this product. Granted, it is not the most expensive hair care product. I want to say I maybe purchased this for $13 maybe, but it's not something I would repurchase. My favorite, I don't know if I have like an absolute favorite. I have like a few conditioners that I love. I love the one from Biolage, like the Hydra Source. I also really like the Verb conditioner. I also really like the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair, and I like their banana line. But I'm looking for something like a little bit less expensive that still makes my hair feel soft, smooth, and conditioned. I also have this product right here. This is the Drunk Elephant Mega Moisturizer Masker Deep Moisture Mask blah, 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 blah. So many words. I did not feel like this moisturized, conditioned, all the things. I did not feel like it left my hair feeling as soft and smooth as I would want it to, considering I think that this costs, it's either like 28 or 30 some dollars. So again, not something I personally would go out and repurchase. And then I think I just have a ton of skincare left. Actually, it looks like I have quite a few little fragrance samples here. And oh, I have this travel size of the Ellis Brooklyn Après fragrance. This was the fragrance that I brought with me to Las Vegas on the Creators and Friends retreat. And I do have a full size of this. I'm really encouraged. I cannot remember who I first heard talk about this. It may have been Lauren from Lauren May Beauty talk about always having like basically like a new fragrance that you bring with on a trip so that the scent memory is tied to that trip. So this definitely is taking me back to those times, and I have put the full size kind of away for the season. This is definitely more of like a very cold weather fragrance for me, although I did bring it to Las Vegas, even though it was cold for Vegas because it was December. I'm excited to bust this out again next winter. It's not my favorite fragrance of all time, I will say, but I'm also just excited to kind of sniff it from time to time to bring me back to the Las Vegas Creators and Friends trip. Okay, and then I have Commodity Milk, and I feel like my daughter took this and used this because I'm like, I literally don't remember using this. Oh, and actually I wonder if this just fell in because it's still spraying. Oh, that does smell really nice. It does feel like this is still spraying a bit. I'm setting that aside. Okay, from Replica, I have the Autumn Vibes fragrance. Why did I think I had smelled Autumn Vibes and just thought it was okay? But then I used this little sample up and it actually smells so earthy and woodsy and just like the perfect complement to Replica by the Fireside, I feel like. I definitely want to purchase this in a larger size come next fall. I don't feel like I need to go out and immediately purchase this, but I was a huge fan of Autumn Vibes and I'm a little bit disappointed that I did not smell this earlier because I'm like, I definitely would have purchased a larger size had I known what that smelled like. Finally, from Kilian, I have the Angels Share scent. I feel like everybody likes this scent. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one, but I was not a fan. I purchased the Discovery set from Kilian and they definitely have complex fragrances, and there are some that like I really just do not think are for me, and this was one of them. I'm like, is this the one I'm thinking of that kind of has that boozy note but like honestly makes me feel sick? It might be a different one though. All I know is I wasn't a fan of this. Okay, then truly I just have a ton of skincare, so we can start with these two little packs. So I have from Peach Slices the Dark Spot Micro Darts. I liked this. I prefer the like actual just acne patches from Peach Slices. Those work really, really well for me. I didn't necessarily know that this like made any of my dark spots lighter, but I also don't really suffer from like a lot of dark spots, so I don't feel like I'm necessarily the target audience for reviewing this product, but it was fine. Not something I personally would repurchase, but I would purchase their actual acne dots. And then from Dr. Dennis Gross, I believe this is the last one of these that I have like lying around. If these came into my life without me having to purchase them, I would absolutely use them. They are definitely a more intense treatment, but they're very expensive, and I definitely would not purchase like the single packs. Like I'd rather purchase an actual bottle of one of the more intensive like exfoliating treatments because I feel like the value is there and you're not being as wasteful. These are nice, but I wouldn't spend my own money on them. I'd rather get something a little bit less expensive. I have two cleansers. I have so much Tatcha skincare right now to share, but I have two cleansers to share. So I have from First Aid Beauty, I have the Pure Skin Face Cleanser. This is one of my favorite cleansers. I've gone through multiple bottles of this. I do have quite a few cleansers still in my collection, one of them being a smaller size of this. This is absolutely something I would repurchase once I finally get through some of my cleansers. If I were to pick two cleansers right now that I would want to have in my collection, it would be this and the Youth to the People Kale Spinach Cleanser. I really love, oh, and Tatcha Deep Cleanse. I really love. I think those are like my top 3 cleansers of all time that I can think of. So really nice, especially if you have more sensitive skin. I feel like this does an incredible job of cleansing my skin while still not like completely stripping it. So I really love that product. And then from Tatcha, I have the Rice Wash Soft Cream Cleanser. I do really enjoy this cleanser. I've gone through a full size of this and now a deluxe size. I think it is really nice. It does have a bit of a grittiness to it, so it kind of like exfoliates as you're cleansing. I just personally prefer the Tatcha Deep Cleanse for a cleanser. It just feels a little, I don't want to say less stripping. There's just something about the Deep Cleanse I prefer over the Rice Wash. So I would not purchase this again on my own, but if it came in like a Tatcha gift set or value set with the Dewy Skin Cream, which is how this came into my life, I wouldn't be mad to like use another one of these up. And then speaking of the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, I have a little mini that I finished, as well as this large size of the Dewy Skin Cream. This is one of my favorite moisturizing products of all time. I love to use it at night. It is ultra hydrating. It has a really beautiful scent to it. And I will purchase this again. I actually was going to purchase a holiday Tatcha set during the holidays this past year, but because I still had some of this left, I was like, no girl, you're gonna be better about having backup, so don't purchase anything yet. And I think rather than purchasing another one during this upcoming Sephora VIB sale, I'm going to wait until holiday season again next year, because Tatcha usually does have some really good holiday sets. And I have plenty of other moisturizers right now to get me through. And because this is so ultra hydrating, it's definitely something that I still think my skin loves and adores, even in the warmer months when my skin isn't as dry. But I definitely feel like this adds the most value to my skincare routine in the colder months. So this is something I will buy again. I really want to purchase the Indigo one though. That one is supposed to be even more hydrating, so I think I might try a full size of that one next. But I absolutely love Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. I'm trying to decide. I think I might actually keep this little jar. It's so beautiful. But absolutely love that. Definitely would recommend and repurchase. And then a couple more Tatcha products. I think I have 2 more. So I have a little mini of the water cream. This was fine. Not nearly as hydrating as the Dewy Skin Cream. Personally, my skin just needs a little bit more than this product has to offer. So I wouldn't purchase this again, but if you have oily skin, I think this would be a really beautiful product for you. And then I have the Tatcha, the Camellia Cleansing Oil. So this actually is not a product that I have used completely up, but I recently finished up my Peach and Lily oil cleanser, and so I wanted to use this next, even though I do have a Peach and Lily on backup, which I'm so annoyed I didn't wait till Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, just knowing it probably would have been on sale and I could have got a half off. But anyway. I actually ended up just squeezing this product into the Peach and Lily bottle. So this is now empty, but I haven't completely used the product up. Instead, I actually used up the Peach Slices, or the Peach and Lily cleansing oil, which is, side note, my favorite, most recommended cleansing oil. All right, I have a couple of Biossance products. Okay, this one makes me so sad because I've done some research and it doesn't appear that this product is available anymore, and it makes me upset because this is such an incredible exfoliating product. I noticed such a difference in my skin dullness as well as my skin texture when I used this product. It was a more intense mask, so I really would only use it once a week, but I looked forward to using this every single week. It is the Squalane Glycolic Renewal Mask, and it did have a grittiness to it, but it also had like some chemical exfoliants. Again, I absolutely adore this product. If you guys know if this is still available, let me know where you can find it, or if you have like a favorite exfoliating mask, please let me know, because I am on the hunt now for the best exfoliating mask. I really need one. And then I also finished up their Squalane and Copper Peptide Rapid Plumping Serum. I did like this, but I have not been good about a consistent skincare routine. And sometimes like a serum like this just feels like an extra step, especially because I love to add an oil to my skincare routine. And so it just feels like it gets to be a lot. So personally for me, I like to have the Biossance Rose Oil in my skincare routine over this. But this was still nice. From Wishful, I have the Honey Balm Jelly Moisturizer. Is Wishful still a brand? Like, I feel like it is, but I also am like, I don't know. This was actually really nice. Definitely more of like it was a really like interesting texture, and it was really nice and ultra hydrating. I did typically use this in the morning, but I would have to like put it on and let it like really sink into my skin for like a solid 15 minutes before I could go on with makeup without feeling like it did something like that I didn't like to my makeup. But when I let it sit in for, what am I trying to say? When I did let this sink in for about 15 minutes, my skin really felt ultra hydrated and prepped for makeup. So like, I have a lot of moisturizers, but this is something I would potentially pick up in the future. I thought it was a really nice product once I get through some of my other moisturizers. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of want the banana, for like a morning moisturizer, the banana one from Glow Recipe. Ooh, I have gone through a full size of that, and I really like, I just am like into a banana scented thing, but I felt like that was a really nice, I'm like thinking of it now, a really nice moisturizer. Anyway, we're getting off topic. Okay, this is so random. I don't know how old this product was, but I finally finished off the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Intensive Exfoliating Treatment. This is fine. It is really like an intense exfoliant, and I've gone through multiples of these, but I've never purchased this on my own. This has always come into my life in some sort of like gift set or something like that, and I definitely preferred this product to this. Kate Somerville is more expensive. I just don't see myself purchasing this on my own. Like, it's a fine product. I really have no qualms against it, but it's just not exactly what I'm looking for in an exfoliating mask or an exfoliating product. So I feel like I would rather spend my money trying to find that perfect mask for me again, rather than purchasing that, which just for some reason is not everything I'm looking for. I have this little foil pack of the Drunk Elephant baby facial. I actually do really like this product. It is, again, kind of an intense like chemical exfoliant, and I've gone through a full size of this in the past. But again, it's just not my absolute favorite. It is definitely more expensive, being that it is a Drunk Elephant product, which I'm not opposed to spending a lot of money on skincare, but it just wasn't like, when I was towards the end of that full size of this mask, I was like very excited to get the product out of my collection, and it wasn't something I wanted to like immediately go repurchase. So personally, I'd rather try other things than buy this in a full size. A couple other lingering hair products. Speaking of the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair conditioning mask, I went through a deluxe size of this. I've gone through so many Briogeo Don't Despair Repair. I do really, really like it. More expensive hair product, but would definitely purchase in a full size. I also love the Honey Bear hair mask. My sister gives that to me like every single Christmas, and I look forward to it every single year. So I truly think if you are looking for a very deep conditioning mask, Briogeo is definitely a way to go. And then from Drybar, I have the Double Standard Cleansing Conditioning Foam. This was really interesting. This was like a shampoo foam. I actually did enjoy using this, but Drybar is way expensive. And for me, I'm not as picky about my shampoos. My conditioners, yes, but my shampoos, I'm not as picky about. And so I'd rather just like spend less on my shampoo and then put more into my conditioning budget. A couple more skincare products I have from Youth to the People, the Peptide C Energy Eye Concentrate. This was fine. I definitely prefer like the Biossance. I really like the First Aid Beauty one that has a bit of a glow to it. And my packaging was faulty on this, so it was like hard to use. So I don't know. It wasn't a favorite, not something I plan to go out and repurchase. And then I have this little mini trial size of the Charlotte's Magic Water Cream. This is such an expensive product, and I don't get it. Like, I do not understand how anyone could justify spending $100 on this moisturizer, because it's truly nothing special in my opinion. I didn't find it to be like the most hydrating moisturizer, which I get that's not what everybody's looking for, but like, this is definitely not worth $100 for the full size. From Peach and Lily, I finished up the Wild Dew Treatment Essence. I really, really enjoyed using this. I do have quite a few like beauty essences just like lingering in my collection that I cannot really motivate myself to use. I do really like the ones from Burst, but this was the first time like I was consistently using this every single day and like excited to use this. I felt like it just did a really nice job of like my skin felt hydrated and looked glowy after using this. So I definitely would, if this is on sale during Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, I will pick up. Otherwise, I'm gonna try and get through my other beauty essences and then we'll eventually purchase this. From Lancome, I finished up the Bifacile eye makeup remover. I already have a backup of this, or I already have another one of these going. This is the best eye makeup remover in my opinion. I have been using this since like I was 11 years old. Like this is what my mom used and this has just been something that's like always been around. So if you're looking for a good eye makeup remover, this I have gotten for half off. I've only ever purchased this half off. Usually it'll be an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, or like I found it on like when they do like their skin infatuation event too. Oftentimes they'll toss this in for half off. So if you keep your eye out for it, you can definitely get it for a good, like get it for half off. That's what I'm trying to say. Looks like I actually have a few more little fragrance samples in here. So I have Bubble Bath by Replica, which I've also used up in a travel size. Not a favorite. I think it's fine. It has like a nice soapy clean scent, but definitely not something I feel like I need to add to my collection. And then I also have Floral Street by, or is it Wonderland Peony by Floral Street? I'm honestly not sure. This was okay. I'm not a huge floral girly, but if I was doing a floral, I actually really enjoyed that. Not something I'm gonna go out and repurchase though. And then I have, oh yeah, Cherry Ambition from Seven Virtues. Okay, if you are looking for a cherry fragrance, this is where it's at. And I will say longevity with this one, I was really impressed by, especially because Seven Virtues is, I believe, a clean fragrance brand. And sometimes with clean fragrance, it's really hard to get that longevity. This lasted literally all day. I do have another cherry fragrance. And it's not like I like feel like a cherry fragrance is like my tippity top #1 thing that I want to smell like every day. But if I was in the market for a cherry fragrance, Seven Virtues I was so impressed with. And then the last product I have to share you guys is from Kopari. It is the Ultra Restore Body Butter. I believe this comes in a squeeze, like a squeezy component now, something like this, but a little bit larger. Because it's on sale, I think during Ulta 21 Days of Beauty last fall, but it was in like this sort of container. And I was like, oh, I haven't tried, I'm like interested to try that and compare it to this. I've gone through multiple jars of this, but then it literally is called the exact same thing. So I think they've just changed the packaging. This is such a hydrating, ultra nourishing body butter. If you have really dry skin, I highly recommend this product from Kopari. I think it is incredible. Again, usually if you keep your eye out for it, I have always purchased mine during Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. And like I said, I've gone through multiples of these. So keep your eye out, but if you can get it for half off, and honestly, I even would likely pay full price for this if it was like wintertime when I'm more dry. But highly recommend this product. Definitely half off and likely even at full price. After that, you guys, though, my container is empty again. Those are all of the beauty empties that I have used up over the last 3 months or so. I would love to know, what was your favorite? What was the best product that you've recently emptied out, as well as the worst? Let a girl know in the comments below. Other than that, thank you so much for sticking around to watch today's video, for supporting me and my channel as you guys always do. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.